excitement, the emotion, the passion. Epic highlights, inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports on this, our final show of the season. And what better way to close it out than with the state championships in the UIL baseball playoffs. First up, an all-Grady Houston matchup in the Class 6A Division II state final between the Kingwood Mustangs and the defending 6A state champion, Tomball Cougars. Dell Diamond and Round Rock, always a great setting for the state baseball finals. Top of the first, Kingwood's Caden Calloway at second, goes to third, but catcher Hopkins throws him out. What a peg. Same at bat for Kingwood. Brian Schumacher reps it to the corner, back in right field. Schumacher in with a triple. Next batter, Graham Charmino, drives it to right center, but Garrick Heckathorn dives and he makes the grab. That is spectacular. Watch it again, Garrick Heckathorn. They did get a run on a sac fly. Bottom one, Tomball, bases loaded. Harper Gates, short fly to left. Caden Calloway back, he trips, almost makes the catch. 2-run score, 2-1 Tomball. Same at bat. Cooper Hansen, soft grounder. This time Calloway makes a tremendous play and guns down the runner. Bottom four, Tomball runner at first, but Blake Risco throws out Heckathorn at second. Top five, Kingwood has the bases loaded. Schumacher rips it to right. Evan Morris scores. Bryce Baker trying to score. Easy out. Game tied at 2 though. Same at bat now. Braden Fuentes. That's a hit to left. Calloway comes in and it's 3-2 Kingwood. Then Nick Spetter. Base hit to right field. Schumacher will come in and the Mustangs lead 4-2 and the fans are fired up. Then, bases loaded, Joshua York gets hit by the pitch. That brings in Charmino, 5-2 Kingwood. Bottom five, Tomball has a run in. Then Brady Burrell, base it to left. Carson Reeder scores, that cuts it to 5-4. Bottom seven, same score. Tomball threatening. Brady Burrell, a base hit to center. The runner rounding third, but he'll hold up. And how about that throw by Schumacher? So bases loaded, 2 outs. Harper Gates at bat. It's a fly to center, and Schumacher is there for the final out. Kingwood wins at 5-4, and the dog pile is on. The Mustangs are the 6A Division II state champions. Remarkably, 1 week after Kingwood softball won the state title, the Mustangs baseball team duplicates the feat. More now with the state champion Mustangs.
I knew my defense had me. I was just throwing strikes, let them hit it. I was confident enough in my defense, and they got the job done.
We pushed through. If we're behind, we know we're going to come back and win. School spirit, Mustangs shine through. Let your Blues shine through.
It's everything. It's 20-year reunion. Our shirts were exactly the same as the 20-year of the 05 state team. We wanted to pay homage to them. We also wanted to leave a legacy with these 19 seniors in this team, and that's exactly what they did. They played our brand of baseball. They trusted everything, and they got the job done.
In the Class 6A Division I state final, Humboldt ISD's Atascocita Eagles advanced to the state final for the first time in school history. So, back to Dell Diamond and Round Rock we go, where the Eagles faced Waco Midway in the state title game. Atascocita Eagles looking to bring home a state champion, as did Kingwood an hour earlier. Bottom one, Waco Midway threatening. Eagles catcher Jackson McKnight fires and picks off the runner. But Waco Midway does strike first. Tyler Seath, base hit. That will bring in 1 run. Here comes another, and it's 2-0 Midway on top. Same at bat. Canyon Martin connects to left center field. Tyler Seath will race home and dives in there. 3-0. Top of the second, Eagles battle back. Runner on base. Caleb Thomas rips it to left. That brings in Jackson Wooten, and that cuts the lead to 3-1. Then, for the Eagles, Nick Dykes grounds out to short, but Jaden Hernandez will come in. It's 3-2. Great defense here by Atascocita on the bunt. Lucas Wilson fields, fires, gets the out. Nick Dykes back to third, and the pitcher Ty Higginbotham covers and makes the tag. Double play. But Midway pulls away in the 6th. Jackson Goldstridge knocks in a run. It's 5-2. Top 7, last chance for Atascocita. Jackson McKnight grounds out, and that's it. The final is 6-2, and Waco Midway celebrates the 6A D1 state championship. Still a sensational season for Atascocita, and lots to be proud about for the Eagles.
Very proud of these guys. We worked so hard, obviously we didn't come up how we wanted, but we believe that we were here for a reason, and that we had a purpose of playing here today. So I'm more than thankful just to be out here, and I feel so blessed to have such a great team of guys.
Like I told these guys, man, they're winners in life. The accountability, commitment, the hard work that these guys have put in, man, I can't say enough how proud I am of these guys.
In Class 5A Division II baseball, the Kingwood Park Panthers earned a berth to the state title game for the first time in school history. The Panthers took on Grapevine in the state final. Back to Dell Diamond as Kingwood Park goes after its first state title. Grapevine gets on the board first. Johnny Corral base hit to center. Jarrett Boswell heads home, dives in, 1-0. Bottom 1, Park pitcher Aiden Murray, little nubbler, that'll get the job done. A run scores, game tied at 1. Then for the Panthers, Nicholas Sloniker, base hit to right, that brings in a run, and it's 2-1 Kingwood Park. Top of the 2nd for Grapevine, Boswell again, base hit, and the Mustangs take a 4-2 lead. Then Grapevine tried to add to the lead, but a nice 6-4-3 double play by Kingwood Park. Back at bat for the Panthers, Miles Stevens lines it, and the pitcher, Luke Esquivel, makes a play and doubles up the runner. Look at Luke Esquivel. Wow, what a play. That is amazing. Panthers now, still at bat. Griffin Resendez, base hit to left. That brings in Blake Heckman, and here comes Kevin Rios, and the game is tied at 4. Panthers now with some great defense. Kevin Rios tags second, hurdles the runner, and gets a double play. Still bottom 3rd. Blake Heckman, grounder. They can't turn 2. A run scores, and Kingwood Park leads 5-4. Top 4 though. Corral with a base hit to right, just gets in there, and it's 5-4 Grapevine. Top 7, Grapevine adds to the lead. Base hit by Connor Ray brings in Colin Park, and they go up 9-5 at that point. Then the final out right here, the strikeout, and that does it. Grapevine wins 9-5 the final. Still a sensational season for Kingwood Park, but just short in the state title game.
You can't hang our heads about anything we did this year. I mean, we overachieved more than anybody thought we could, and I'm super proud of these guys and what they've done this season. I mean, being where we are today was nothing but them, the boys.
I'm proud of my guys, how we responded throughout the whole season. We were doubted all season. They said we wouldn't make it here, but we did. And I'm just proud of my guys.
So, 3 Humboldt ISD teams earn a berth to the state baseball finals. And if that weren't enough, a week earlier, Kingwood wins a state championship in softball. So there was plenty to celebrate for a night of champions this week at Humboldt ISD's Turner Stadium. It was a night of champions, lots of champions at Turner Stadium in the wake of a remarkable Saturday of postseason ball for Humboldt ISD. All within a few short hours, Kingwood Park, and Atascocita all advanced to the state finals in baseball by winning Game 3 of their respective state semifinals, while that very same day, Kingwood softball won the 6A Division II state championship.
It was crazy because Kingwood High School started with softball state championship, and we were down in the bullpen watching that game. And then on the phone, we were watching, trying to keep up with K Park and trying to keep up with the others, just, trying to see where they were going to be playing. And as soon as the games were over, we were checking our phones, saw that we needed to hop in the car and go to Game 3 at A&M, and then finish watching Atascocita wrap it up. This is probably something that's never been done before. And just to know that the northeast side of Houston, because we've got some ball players over here.
Add to the mix a state championship this past March in girls basketball for Summer Creek, then a multitude of individual state titles in track and field. It's safe to say these are special times indeed for Humble ISD.
So what's in the water here in the Humble ISD?
I don't know, but everybody needs to keep drinking it.
As we highlighted on last week's show, the Kingwood Mustangs are the newly crowned 6A Division II state softball champions. Hey, it's hail to the champions as we honor the Kingwood Mustangs as our Stellar Bank Team of the Week. When Kingwood pitcher Hunter Quintel connected on this 2-run third-inning homer in the state final versus Forney, the Mustangs were well on their way to securing a historic 6A Division II state championship. And with Quintel on the mound for the final out of the game on the line drive to right fielder Michaela Masachek, the Mustangs celebrated the 4-1 victory and the first state softball championship in school history.
It was amazing. It was just like all our hard work and everything we've done as a team together, it all paid off. And running together, meeting in the circle, it was an exciting moment.
It was amazing. It's just a blessing to be a part of like such a good team that feels like a family, and knowing that everyone has each other's back every out.
Anytime you can put all of your hard work, sweat and tears into it, because there's all of the above involved in that. I mean, it just is so precious and so special. You know these moments are hard to come by, and so you just cherish every moment.
Loads of amazing moments in a sensational postseason in which Kingwood won all 11 of its playoff games while closing out the season with a magnificent 34-3 record.
I just think that they had it in their minds of what they wanted to accomplish, and they really were super focused, like laser focused, and we peaked at the right time, so it really made a big difference.
I think to everyone, it was just a huge accomplishment, not only for the softball team, but also, for our community, because we've worked really hard together, both, on the field and the classroom, just everybody's come together so far. So I think this was not only a win for Kingwood softball, but for Kingwood in general.
1, 2, 3, Kingwood!
And we are here at Turner Stadium in the Humble ISD. Got the state champions on the big Jumbotron behind us, and live and in person right here, and also Gina Rodriguez of Stellar Bank.
Congratulations on winning the state championship. I'd like to present to you this plaque for Stellar Bank's Team of the Week.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. For the third time in the last 4 seasons, the Lake Creek Lions out of Montgomery are state softball champions. As we highlighted last week, the Lions captured the Class 5A Division II state championship with a decisive 12-1 victory over Hallsville in the state final. A victory that capped off a remarkable 37-0 season for the Lions. And joining us now from the state champion Lions, we've got state finals MVP Sarah Wiggins, standout outfielder Madeline Davis, and head coach Candace Carter. Thanks for coming in from Montgomery. You had a softball camp this morning. You just can't stop playing, can you?
Yes, sir.
And back here, congratulations, incredible season. I just want to get your general thoughts. Let's start with Sarah. 11 strikeouts in the state final. How special was that win for you?
It's such an amazing feeling, so grateful to be there and so blessed to be with all my best friends playing for the same thing.
Yeah, a great job and dominant in the 12-1 victory. Madeline Davis was 3 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. And just share your thoughts. You were on the team that won state as a freshman.
Yes, sir.
And got to play some, but being such a key part of it, how special was this?
It was really cool getting to play with all the girls that I've grown up with and just getting to achieve this goal together.
What do you think this means to the community of Montgomery?
It means a lot because it inspires the younger girls to keep on playing and want to be like us whenever they get older.
All right, they want to be like you. There you go. Head coach Candace Carter, this is your second year as head coach.
Yes, sir.
And this is the 3rd state championship in 4 years. Incredible. How is that possible?
I think it takes a lot of pieces, and obviously it starts with
talent and hard work and attitude, effort, but I think it goes so far beyond that. Kids that all are bought in and show up, but along with that, the community and the parents and the families, I think it takes a ton of different parts to make what Lake Creek has turned into be what it is. And it's a lot of people that are in the past, a lot of people that are present, and so many more to come in the future.
Now this is amazing. In those 3 state championships over the last 4 years, the Lions record is 122 wins and 1 loss. 37-0 undefeated. Talk about the way this team played all season long and then just totally dominated in the postseason playoffs.
Yes, sir. We lived by taking it 1 game at a time, 1 pitch at a time. We wanted to be present, be where our feet are at all times, and just make sure that we weren't looking too far ahead. We weren't focused on anything that maybe happened in the past. We're just 1 pitch at a time, 1 game at a time. We pretty much stayed focused on that goal all year, and it definitely paid off in the end for us.
Hey, I have another stat for you. The run differential in the playoffs, you all scored 87 runs, your opponents scored 15. That's not too shabby, is it?
Not too shabby.
All right, so you have a lot of players coming back next year. Talk about that.
Yes, sir. We have so many great players a part of this program. I mean, I don't even want to say 1 through 9 as a lineup, but we had 19 girls with us in the playoffs, and each one of them contributed and played a role in a different way. And I'm so excited to see whatever role they may play next year and see all the talent coming back. But regardless of the talent, we have a ton of players that are on the same page, that want the same things and are excited to be around each other. The chemistry made a huge difference this year, and I'm just even more excited to see where we can take it into the future. But focus on the present and proud of what we've done so far.
And what a dynasty in high school softball, the Montgomery Lake Creek Lions. All right, girls, we'll see you next season, going after another state title. Coach, thank you very much for coming in from Montgomery. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports, where no final show of the season would be complete without a visit from this guy. Bite Media's Matt Malatesta, great to see you.
Father Time waits for nobody. This year has sped by.
No kidding. Hey, we saw all the baseball stuff earlier in the show. We're doing this segment with you before those state finals, but how about all those Houston teams in there?
It's so cool to see, and especially what a wild final in 6A with Tomball playing Kingwood, Tomball winning with pitching, and Kingwood winning with the bats. They can spray the ball all over the field.
And then you have Atascocita. Wow, what a story there.
Wow, and you know what's great is they've won games. They're kind of like the cardiac kids. They win by 1 run every time. Ty Higginbotham, he's been their guy all year.
And then Kingwood Park, wow, what a comeback they made to win that series and make the state final.
Backs against the wall in Humble ISD fashion, comes out with a win. And making school history, that is what's so cool about how the new playoffs are set up.
All right, so you, off the top of your head, 2 or 3 are baseball players of the year.
Well, I tell you what, you got to start, I think, with CJ Sampson. I mean, he's just had an incredible season from Tomball. Nico Partita, of course, from Pearland. And then, hey, what is interesting with Kingwood is that they've done it with several players, but you got Charbonneau has done a great job there. And then Ty Higginbotham, of course, for Atascocita.
Yeah, some great players. We can go on and on, but those are just some of the top ones right there. Hey, in softball, we saw Lake Creek here in studio earlier in the show. We had our team of the week, Kingwood, about a duo of state championships.
Man, what a great year for softball also. Look, we didn't win a lot in the football as far as state championships and basketball. We dominated, the city of Houston did, in the state for baseball, softball. Lake Creek, Sarah Wiggins went off. What an amazing series and year that she had. Hunter Quintel from Kingwood, another tremendous season. And you cannot forget about Miss No-Hitter, Haley Nutter at Barbers Hill. Tremendous season. Sad to see her go. She's headed at Kentucky.
So you mentioned a couple of girls. So off the top of your head, who are your softball players of the year?
Well, it's kind of those 3. You know, you've got to, mix in Haley Nutter for sure for Barbers Hill. Sarah Wiggins, the pitcher. Madeline Davis had a great year as well for Lake Creek, both of those for Lake Creek. And then, Addie Shepard had a tremendous year for Kingwood. Quintel had a big year pitching for them. So those are the cream of the crop.
Well, great having you all spring long. We'll spring forward to football in the fall, and I'm excited.
I am too. It's going to be a great 2025-26 season. I can't wait.
All right, Bite Media's Matt Malatesta. Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Well, all good things must come to an end, but even on this, our final show of the season. We're still feeling the rhythm with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. Grapevine pitcher Luke Esquivel with the amazing snag and doubles up the Kingwood Park runner. Look at Luke Esquivel from his behind. That is a sensational play. Same game for Kingwood Park. Shortstop Kevin Rios with the nifty play here. Steps on second, hurdles the runner, and gets the double play. Atascocita against Waco Midway. Great defense. Lucas Wilson fields, fires, gets the out. Nick Dykes back to third. The pitcher Ty Higginbotham covers and a double play. Kingwood and Tomball, 6A D2 state final. Tomball right fielder Garrick Hackathorn. That's a heck of a catch. Watch it again. What a play by Garrick Hackathorn. That is nice. But it's the Kingwood Mustangs that prevail. Here's the final out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Tomball down by 1. That fly ball ends it. And Kingwood wins the state championship 1 week after the Kingwood softball team won state. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week. All right, what an amazing year in high school sports. Hey, that wraps up our final show of the season. Thanks for watching all season long. And we'll be back right here in late August for another action-packed season of H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed, and we'll see you then.